Jewish law forbids there to be poultry prior to the Pesach, and we know that was the preparation day for the Pesach. Number one, that would rule out the rooster theory immediately. Number two, the hour of 3 a.m. was called the hour of the cock crow.
Oh, snap.
So before 3 a.m.
3 a.m. The hour of the cock crow. The sign of the changing of the guard, listen, the sign of the changing of the watchman at 3 a.m. was signaled, just like Jeremiah 6, just like Ezekiel 33, was signaled by the blowing of the shofar. The word for shofar in Latin is called gullicinium, which means cockcrow. The reason there would have been two cockcrows or two blowings in Mark 14:30 of the shofars was that the city was greatly overpopulated due to Passover pilgrims. So there was the one blowing in one direction of traffic coming into the temple, and the other blowing, the other cockcrow, for the exiting of traffic that was exiting the temple. Thus a discrepancy solved between Matthew 14 and Mark 14. You see, the discrepancy is solved. One says one cockcrow, the other says two. Can I hear a good amen?
Amen.
Or I like to think of it differently. Yeshua said that the shofar would sound twice. One for Jewish Israel that was there to worship Yahweh, and one for Ephraim Israel that was still stuck in the nations. So Yahweh took the designated one cock crow or shofar blast, divided it into two, one for each returning house, exiled house of Israel. Baruch Hashem Yahweh. Now, the Romans divided the day into three-hour segments, and the one at night were called watches. Okay, I don't want to get too much into this. So basically the Jewish leaders had adopted the fourth watch. Now I'm going to nail this down right here. Hopefully it will be crystal clear. We wind down with this. Yochanan Moshe 13:35. It's going to be short but sweet. Yochanan Moshe 13:35. Yochanan Moshe 13:35. Yeshua again talking about his return. Watch therefore, because you don't know when Maryah, the master of the house of Israel, Yeshua himself, is coming. It could be the evening.
1.
It could be the midnight.
2.
It could be the cock crowing.
3. Twilight, exactly.
Or the morning.
4.
He's definitely coming in the dark, so that every eye can see him and he can light up people's heads and spin their eyes in their heads like no tomorrow. His coming is not going to be blinded by the sun. He will light up the eastern sky. And he says, you do know he's coming at night. I can narrow it down to about 12 hours. But you don't know what part of the night. He might come at sunset, 6 o'clock. He might come at midnight, Mark 13:35. He might come at the changing of the guard with the shofar sounding at 3 a.m., known as the cock crowing, the phonographing of the call to worship later that night on Pesach. Sigid, or in the morning. 4 watches. Yeshua said, watch, because you don't know which watch. Watch. You don't know which watch. Watch. Because I may come at the cock crowing. So that explains you what the cock crowing is. Yeshua told you it is one of the watches. It is a time when the shofar is sounded at 3 a.m., and he says, Peter, I'll tell you exactly when you're going to deny me. Before 3 a.m., you will have already done it 3 times. Before 3 a.m.
Nice.
Brother couldn't hold out into the night.
There was no rooster. Yeshua would never plan such momentous events
Behind the animal right there.
on the trust. That's a confirmation. Did that turn off by itself?
Amen.
See?
The cock crow.
What watch did it turn off?
The light.
That's a proof that Yeshua is coming at night.
Amen.
That went out by itself. See, when you walk in the Ruach, how Yahweh confirms the word with signs and wonders? Look at that. Honey, you sure you had this by itself, right?
I didn't touch it.
One witness?
Those are props.
2 witnesses?
Confirmed.
Confirmed.
Those are props.
There it is. So Peter denied Yeshua 3 times before the cock crowed twice, when the shofar was sounded twice at 3 a.m., one for the house of Judah and one for the house of Israel.